along with Philly energy. I don't mind the Philly energy at all, but I just definitely didn't like this situation. Again, I've seen Kobe do it. I've seen other superstars do it. My question is, would Trez have that energy for LeBron? Would Trez have that same energy for Steph? Would Trev have that same energy for KD? I don't think so. And not that he's afraid of him, but it's just he wouldn't. I think he has more respect for those guys. And let's keep it a buck. Giannis is the best player in the world right now. So you're trying to tell me he can't get 20 minutes? I don't give a fuck where we're at to get some extra free throws up. Again, they're lucky. All it was a push ladder. And I didn't really like the assistant coach in there, too, with his energy out in his chest. Like, who the fuck are you, bro? Get to the side.
It was real green. Yeah, it was real green. I mean, side busters.
Get to the side, bro. You over here, you over here trying to do to you, motherfucking assistant coach. You go sit down and let the grown men talk. So I didn't like the energy. And you know that Giannis is going to, Giannis will definitely internalize this and remember this. And he's going to make Philly pay for it in the
So Matt Barnes is the only guy that I've heard who has kept it a buck in this scenario when it comes to the Montrezl Harrell and the Giannis situation. So Kendrick Perkins, Richard Jefferson, they both had bad takes when it came to this situation. Richard Jefferson says it's not the Philadelphia 76ers job to make you better, which, yes, I understand. But Giannis is the best player in the NBA, and you have to show this man some respect. But I also understand that RJ has showed Giannis love before. I'm not going to negate that. But Kendrick Perkins got on Twitter, and he said this. And in my opinion, Kendrick has always had some shade for Giannis. Yes, he's shown love at times, but you remember when he called Giannis a Robin and Chris Middleton the Batman. Like, bro, stop it. Matt Barnes is the only guy who called it like it is, and it's a blatant lack of respect for Giannis. You would never see this happen with LeBron, Steph Curry. You didn't see it happen with Kobe, Jordan, or any other NBA superstar. So why does it happen with Giannis? Montrezl Harrell and the 76ers coach, they pulled this with Giannis because they don't respect the guy. And he's a threat to them. At the end of the day, he's a threat to the Philadelphia 76ers. Montrezl has never had that energy with LeBron. In fact, you left the Clippers to go play with LeBron. And you ain't been the same since, might I add. On a night where you play 4 minutes and you score 1 point, you want to play macho guy and get some shots up all of a sudden. Montrezl Harrell don't even look like the guy that gets shots up after a game typically. You used to play for Doc Rivers and you can't even get clocked right now. So when in the NBA have you seen a bench player come to the best player in the NBA with this type of energy? So it begs the question, why does Giannis get the hate that he receives in the NBA? There has not been a star more disrespected in recent memory, in my opinion. A lot of people say it's because he's not American born, and I can see that. I can see some truth to that. But at the same time, you don't really see this happen with Joel Embiid, Luka Doncic, Jokic, or any other foreign-born players. So here's what I think the issue is. They don't want Giannis to get better. And I think it irritates NBA players to see Giannis having the success that he has and his work ethic because they can't match it. We hear it from the greats all the time. People in the NBA don't put in the same amount of work, and it shows. It's why some players get better and some players are out of the NBA after a contract or two. I think NBA players are fearful of Giannis, and that's something else that you hear. Joakim Noah, he was just on a podcast where he talked about players were scared of D Rose, and I think it's the same thing. Players are scared of Giannis. Players are scared of Giannis, and they're fearful of what he's accomplished within his short time in the NBA. He was voted top 75 in the NBA before his 10th season. Giannis is playing his 10th season this year. And since that top 75, I think Giannis has gotten way more smoke from former and current NBA players. Let's look at his accolades. He's 5-6-time all defensive team, 6-time all NBA, first team all rookie, first team all defense, I don't know how many times, NBA defensive player of the year, 2 times most valuable NBA player, 8 NBA player of the month, 13 NBA players of the week, NBA finals winner, finals MVP. When you look at Giannis' award history and what he's achieved at his age compared to everybody else, he's killing everybody. But the way that they talk about this guy, you would think he's a bum. And you look at his award history compared to Montrezl Harrell, and it's like, bro, who are you and why are you coming at Giannis? Like, you haven't done this to any other player on the court. And to Matt Barnes' point, again, it's a lack of respect for Giannis. And all the Giannis disrespect is funny in my opinion. Giannis has been criticized every single year, and he's gotten better every single year. His contributions to the games are overlooked in every single facet. Do you remember when JJ Redick reminded Stephen A that Giannis has had the single best performance in a closeout game in NBA Finals history? And Stephen A's response was, so? Like, what do you mean, so? What's the agenda against Giannis? Like, if LeBron did what Giannis did in the NBA Finals, we would still be hearing about it to this day. Just like we hear about, oh, LeBron came back 3-1. Like, yeah, amazing. But man, Giannis, bro, you go, this dude, like, let's look at it. This dude shot terrible the entire playoffs, the year that they won a championship. But all of a sudden, game 6 closeout game, this man goes 17 from 19 from free throw. 17 and 19. He drops a 50 ball. And it's like, it's one of the greatest performances we've ever seen, and people are asleep. So again, it's just like, what is the issue with Giannis? Whether you like it or not, the landscape of the NBA has changed. And I think that's what people are angry about, to be honest. Now that I'm thinking about it, that's what I think. You look at the top 5 NBA players right now, and you could argue that 4 of them are not from the US. You could say, you could put Giannis, Jokic, Embiid, Luka. You could name those top 4 players, and they could be in the top 5 conversation. The best players in the world are not born in the US. And I think while it's good for the NBA, the game is expanding, it's not good for the US. Remember, they got to play against these guys internationally in the Olympics and the FIBA World Cup. Is that what they call it? The FIBA World Basketball or whatever it is. They got to play against these guys. So I think NBA players just feel some type of way. At the end of the day, Montrezl was wrong. The assistant coach, like, bro, what are you doing? Get out of the conversation. And the latter guy, I'm not going to blame the latter guy because, again, I don't know if they had an event to get set up for because they shared these stadiums. Dude was probably just trying to do his job, but at the same time, put some respect on my guy Giannis' name. It's not gonna hurt y'all to let this dude get shots for 15 to 20 minutes. But anyway, that's the end of the video. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Why do you think Giannis gets so much hate? That's my question, actually. Why do you guys think Giannis gets so much hate? Leave a like, put it in the comments. Until next time.